Hi, I'm Anjanette Techmeyer. I'm a registered nurse and I live in Denver. I work for a Kaiser Permanente, and I actually work on the insurance side versus the direct patient care side now. I currently work as a medical reviewer or medical services reviewer, and so what that means is that I look at claims, different claims, generally high dollar claims, foreign claims, things like that, and I review medical records. So that's kind of a nutshell of what I do. Today I want to share with you my uh, Mandela, or my Mandala. I took some time to kind of think about this and, how do I incorporate healthy behaviors in my life? It was not something that I was particularly good at, and it is something that I did need to learn. So in the past, exercise, physical activity, those kind of things always were something that I had to do. Wasn't something that I enjoyed doing, and I had to force myself to do it. So as I got a family and things changed, what I found what works for me and what works for my family is finding things that I enjoy, but also basically incorporating the physical activity or healthy environment with other things. So, we do bike rides together as a family. We go hiking together as a family. So not only is it physically healthy, it's also for me mentally healthy because I don't feel like time is being taken away from the things that I want to do as far as being with my family. I get to enjoy being with them. So from a psychological standpoint, that's healthier for me. But we also get to have that family bonding time together, seeing things that we've never seen before, enjoying fresh air. To me, being outside is a part of my healthy psychological and physical well-being. I absolutely enjoy activities outside, so I try to do as much as I can, including eating dinner or anything like that outside. So I'm going to use the technology that's we are not at home. So I have what I have here, so bear with me for a second, and I'm going to pull this up, and hopefully this will work or be good enough. Hopefully you'll be able to see. So what I did was I created a mandala. I have a picture of myself in the middle. I have a picture of my self and my husband up here. No, we're not criminals. That was a Halloween, and part of, for me, is having a good sense of humor and not taking things too seriously. I think that's important. There's a time to be serious, but there's also a time to not be serious, and I think in nursing and stressful jobs, we learn how to get rid of that stress. And sometimes we might laugh inappropriately at something, but we also know that there are things that only other nurses get. They only understand certain jokes. So I also have pictures of a bicycle. Again, I like to ride bikes, but I like to do that with my family. Picture of me and my son. Having a family to me was very important. It was not something that was easy to do, and I apologize if the screen is bright. I have computer on computer here. So this is a picture of books. This signifies my love for learning, whether I'm actually in a formal education or I just want to read. I think that is healthy. I think, having a busy mind, keeping your mind busy, keeping it working and learning throughout your lifespan is important. It's kind of use it or lose it. So use your brain. And hiking, pictures of hiking. Again, as I mentioned, my family and I like to go hiking together, being outside. These are, probably can't see it, pictures of our feet in a whirlpool. I think having, making time and consciously making an effort to unplug and relax and enjoy time together is absolutely healthy. Again, it's not something I was particularly good at when I'm not. And this is leadership. I already have a master's degree. It actually is in organizational leadership. I enjoy leadership. I am a teacher at heart. I enjoy being a mentor. Even when people don't necessarily search you out, there are things that you can teach other people. I believe that enhances your well-being and making the world a better place, so to speak, or just making people around you better, is definitely something that we can contribute to society. Pictures of outside nature. I'm from Montana. I enjoy the mountains. I enjoy nature. This is learn and teach. Again, kind of goes with the books, but I enjoy learning. I'm going to be a professional student, I figured out. So the teaching part of it, I don't think just keeping all the information that you have and the knowledge that you have excuse me, is beneficial to anybody. I think it's important to share that. How you share it is also equally important. You know, people may not come to you for advice, but sometimes, you know, unsolicited advice isn't always welcome either. So knowing how to present that information and how to guide people to make good decisions, I think also enhances us. Pictures of gardening, again, eating healthy food, growing healthy food. When I do get out of school someday, I do know it is going to eventually happen for all of us, but when I get out of school, I want to get into canning. I want to get into, you know, making foods for my family that are healthy, but things that I've grown so that I know that they're organic. Health promotion and risk reduction is important to not only an individual, but it's also important to a company or your work environment. And as a leader, I think we have to be that example that we want to see, and you have to be that role model, and you model the behaviors that you want to see in others. And that's not only for your children, but also for people that may work alongside of you, or people that are your direct reports. So I think it's important not to work 10 and 12-hour days on a regular basis, to show that that's not something that is expected of them, and that you value your own health and you value your own well-being with your family. And walking, my team right now at work, I am a group of 3. We walk every day, 30 minutes a day. Sometimes we talk about work, sometimes we don't. Going and walking on a treadmill in the exercise facility, if you have one, just to unwind for 10 minutes, to figure something out, walk away from a hard project, sometimes can clear your mind, and that shows that you're exhibiting behaviors. That are useful in promotion. I'm fortunate to work for a company that, have behaviors. Where we had a competition for different work groups, and we had teams that logged their activity for 30 days. We also had health challenges for each other, like parking your car in the farthest parking spot in the parking lot, which worked out really well, except when it rained really hard. So there was a lot of laughter about that, and thanks a lot, and can you give me a ride to my car? Do I only get half points? Things like that. But it was also finding joy in that as well. And I do believe in laughter. I think it's important to have a good sense of humor. You want to be someone that other people want to be around, and you want to be true to yourself, but you want to be authentic as well. So I think that's about it. I hope this helps clarify what my views are in incorporating healthy lifestyle into being an individual as well as being a leader. I do think it's important. And again, be yourself, be good to yourself. And thanks for joining me today. Thanks, guys.